Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Brandes, and I'm here to give you an early analysis of my thoughts on this year's running of the Kentucky Derby. Last 4 years, I had the winner, so maybe with a little luck, I might have another winner. I might have a loser too. That's the way this stuff goes. But anyway, this is going to be my selections and the way I'm going to play the Kentucky Derby this year. On top, I'm looking at Todd Pletcher's horse Audible. Now, Audible has been out 5 times, 4 wins, and in his debut, he finished third, closing from 19 lengths back to finish third by 4 1/4 lengths. And he'll be ridden today by Javier Castellano, who is getting off both the Oro, and he's going to be riding Audible. Now, in all 5 of Audible's starts, his bris number has improved. He went 85, 91, 94, 105, and his last race, the Florida Derby, Grade 1, which he was 11 lengths off the pace, by the way. He wound up winning by 3, going away. And if you remember last year, Pletcher's winner, Always Dreaming, also came off the Florida Derby and won the Kentucky Derby. And I'm liking Audible. There's a lot of horses that everybody is liking, and I'm really kind of going to go out on a limb and say I like Audible a lot. The way I see this race is he's going to be in a good stalking position because there's going to be a lot of speed. There's going to be Magnum Moon, the horse that they're all talking about, Mendelssohn, who won the UAE thing by 18 lengths and change. Everybody was winning on the front end. Like they said, it was a merry-go-round. It was a carousel. You got the rail, you got the lead, you won by open lengths. So I'm putting a downgrade on that race. It's not as good as it appears. There's going to be a lot of speed to run at for Audible. I see him beating the horse Justify, who at this point is the talk of the town. 3 wins. He's beaten a total of 14 horses in his 3 wins. But he's won by open lengths. And he too has improved. He went from a 100 to a 104 to a 114. And he'll be ridden by Mike Smith. Audible's, like I said, is going to be ridden by Javier Castellano. And I kind of see this race. Now, Justifies a Baffert horse. I see this race as kind of like a Bodemeister race. Justify is going to go out there, and he's going to try and widen his field if he can. You're going to also have speed with Magnum Moon in this race. So Justify is definitely the real deal. Make no doubt about it. And Audible, the only knock you can have on Audible is he's a New York bred, but you know what? This year he's won the Grade 1 Florida Derby and the Grade 2 Holy Bull. And if there was a knock on him for being a New York bred, you can't knock him. He beat 9. There was a 9-horse field in both of those races, and he won by open lengths. So I got Audible on top of Justify. Now I got a couple of long shots we're gonna play in here today too. We're gonna go with another Pletcher horse. We're gonna go with Noble Indy. Noble Indy has been out 4 times with 3 wins and a third. His third was in the Risen Star. He came back and won the Louisiana Derby. And you're gonna get a hell of a price on Noble Indy. He'll be he'll be close to the lead. He won't be on the lead, but he'll be close to it. He'll be winning a couple of lengths, and I see him being a major player, no, at a big price, at a big price. Um, I also that's so I've named three horses so far, and the last two horses I like a real long shot. I like Thomas Amos's horse, Lone Sailor, who's been out 8 times, just has his maiden win, but has 3 seconds and a third. And his last out, he was second in the Louisiana Derby. Um, and he's run over Churchill twice. He does have a close second last year as a 2-year-old at Churchill. Both of his races at Churchill last year. And he took the Louisiana path over here, running his 3 races at the fairgrounds. And last but not least in this 5-horse mix with me is Billy Mott's critter. Excuse me, a Hofburg. How'd you like that sneeze, man? That was from the heart. Hofburg finished second to Audible last out, um, but he was clearly second best. He was almost 8 lengths in front of the third horse, and that was coming off a maiden win. He has just a maiden win and a second in his 3 lifetime starts, and he's improved in each start. 79, 96, 104. All 5 of my horses have improved in the last 3 starts. Lone Sailor, who I told you was 81, 83, and he finished with 100 last out in the Louisiana Derby, so he's on the improve. All the horses I've named are coming into this race on an up cycle. And I'm big on cycles, on up cycles, and getting your horse ready for this race. And I think that all 5 of these horses are ready for this race. I'm throwing out Magnum Moon. He's going to be a victim of the Apollo curse. Good Magic has the only buyer he's run over 100, or I said buyer, the only brisk number that he's run over 100 was in a BC Juvenile last year when he broke his maiden, and he ran a 105. He's run 298s this year. Vino Rosso, another Pletcher horse, has 3 wins in 5 starts. I'm shying away from him because the horses out of the Wood Memorial, I don't think a Wood Memorial's won since Napoleon was a cadet. I think, what was it, Strike the Gold in 91 or something like that? It's been a long time. Volta Oro, all his races on the West Coast. I have to throw him out. He really didn't look. He hasn't impressed me this year. He has not impressed me. Enticed is going to get action. He's also coming out of the Wood. He finished second in the Wood. Again, throwing out the Wood horses. Mendelssohn, I think, is as false as can be. That UAE Derby was not really a race to judge him on. His other races were on turf. He won the Juvie turf last year. That's fine. And he also won on artificial surface in Ireland. But on the dirt, he has that one big race. And a lot of people are going to be betting him. They paid $3 million for this critter, and it's a lot of money. But I'm not on him. I'm not on Mendelssohn. And we got some others: Flame Away, Salome, Bravazzo. These are also around. It's my boy Jack. Not fast enough for these. Promises fulfilled through a real clunker in the Florida Derby. And Free Drop Billy, not my cup of tea for this race. So I gave you the 5 horses. And I'm going to play a $100 ticket. I'm keying Audible with the 4 horses. A $2 exacta is going to cost you $8. A $1 trial costs you $12. And a $1 super is going to cost you $24. So that's $44 I'm going to invest in exotics. With the other 56, I'm going to bet 28 win, 28 place on Audible. So that's a $100 ticket. Win or lose, this is how I feel. And, you know, I feel good about it. I feel real good. I like Audible a lot. And the win tickets, the place tickets, I can't see me and if any of those long shots hit the board, oh my God, I'll need a wheelbarrow to take home the money. But anyway, everybody, this is a little introduction. I might have another thing for you later on down the road. But until then, keep the faith, baby. America loves you. And God bless America. The land of the free, the home of the brave.